Hey everybody, Todd Jeffries here. Want to tell you about the road to Twitchcon. Yeah, the road to Twitchcon Esports Tournament is coming up. It's a joint U.S. Army and Texas Army National Guard Esports Tournament series. It'll be hosted at various bases across the United States, with the final 8 advancing to play at Twitchcon in San Diego, September the 27th through the 29th of this year, 2019, representing the U.S. Army National Guard. Anyone is eligible to play in the tournament and win various prizes. However, only Army and National Guard personnel will be allowed to advance to Twitchcon. This is all going to happen. It's an Austin-based event that will take place Saturday, May the 4th, and sign-ups will begin in person at 11 a.m., and play will commence at approximately 12:30 in Building 8 at Camp Mabry. It's at 2200 West 35th Street in Austin. Got a chance to talk with Sergeant Steve Johnson. He is the point contact for the Texas Army National Guard in marketing and recruiting, to talk to us a little bit about the road to TwitchCon.
Well, actually, I guess you could say the road to TwitchCon is going to start in Austin on May 4th, because we are the inaugural event for a series of 8 events across military bases, across the United States. And basically, this is going to be a joint event between us and Army Entertainment, who runs kind of the Army Esports initiative that they have. So basically, we're going to have a big setup at Camp Mabry where people are going to be playing Tekken 7 on the PlayStation 4. You'll be able to pre-register on May 3rd from 12 to 3 p.m., and you can register the day of from 9 to 12, and there's no fees. It's free for any active duty military or guard soldiers that want to come out and play.
We should back up a little bit. Some people hearing this for the first time, they may not realize that you guys now have an esports team, or that you're putting together.
That's correct. A lot of people, they kind of look at it a little sideways when they're like, well, wait a minute, you guys are playing video games? And that's, you got to kind of think about it. That's where the future is. I mean, it's a billion-dollar industry. You've got streamers like, this guy Ninja made over $1 million last year. So, this is kind of a really good opportunity for us to not only increase the readiness and morale of our soldiers, but it also lets them demonstrate their skills a little bit, kind of kick back, interact with communities that we, operate in, that we live in. And I think that's really important. Especially from the guard standpoint, is because, we are citizen soldiers. So, we want people to know, hey, you know what? We're just regular people, just like you guys, and we like to kick back and play some video games.
You got to go where the young people are.
Yeah, exactly.
So if somebody wants to participate May 4th, what do they need to do?
They can come out and pre-register. They have to be military to compete as far as going to TwitchCon to represent the Army, but the Army National Guard, they're going to have our gaming trailers set up. So we'll have multiple PlayStations, multiple Xboxes with monitors that people can come out and play on. Sony's bringing out some big gaming pods that they're going to set up. And then also, we're going to have prizes as well that we're going to give away. We got some really great stuff from the people over at this EA Games studio in Austin, including some really limited collector's edition items that we're going to be giving away also. But if you're interested, you can check us out on Facebook, Texas Army National Guard Recruiting. Or, like I said, you can just come out to Camp Mabry on May 4th.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Let me ask you this. I mean, you say they have to be active duty, correct?
They have to be active duty Army, or they have to be a Texas Army National Guard soldier to play in the tournament.
What if somebody just wants to come watch? Maybe a dad that has a middle schooler that's interested in this kind of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that we're really going for. We want to engage the community. So there's going to be professional Twitch streamers there. They're going to be broadcasting it live, which, if you can't make it out, then you can watch it on twitch.tv/Army Entertainment. But we're going to open up the event to anybody that wants to come out. There's going to be lots of big screen TVs. There's going to be food vendors, and all sorts of other activities like that. So it's going to be a really big family event.
Just catch everybody up to date in this industry. You guys have an esports team you're putting together. I think there's a professional esports team in Houston and in Dallas. Just talk about how big this is across the state, across the country.
Esports is something that I think a lot of people that don't play video games probably just weren't aware of how big it is. But, like I said, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry worldwide, So I think it's very relevant to our mission in recruiting. But, just to be able to be in that space with those people and those influencers and things like that, I think that's a very important initiative for us.
Absolutely. And everybody leading up to the September the 27th through the 29th this year in San Diego for TwitchCon, is that going to be U.S. Army versus Texas Army National Guard kind of thing?
It's not going to be specific to Texas Army National Guard. Basically, what's going to happen is that, this is going to be the first of 8 events, and then the top person from each of those 8 events, they're all going to form an 8-person team to go to TwitchCon. And then whoever wins that overall is going to be, kind of crowned the champion. But that will be the team that's made up of Army and National Guard soldiers from across the United States.
Man, the bragging rights in cyberspace is going to be unreal. This is great.
They really are. They really are. And I'm sure that Texas is going to have a great showing, and I'm really looking forward to putting our people on the ground against, the active duty Army guys and kind of battling that out.
If somebody is interested in TwitchCon and the road to TwitchCon starting there May the 4th at Camp Mabry, but maybe somebody is interested in just the Texas Army National Guard in general, how can they reach you? Where can they get more information?
Well, that one's easy. Like I said, you can always visit us on Facebook, Texas Army National Guard Recruiting. You can call 1-800-GO-GUARD, or you can visit nationalguard.com. Any of those avenues will get you in touch with a recruiter who will be more than willing to visit with you and talk with you about, how they can help you pay for college, help you pay off your student loans. We offer professional certifications right now. So, like, for example, if somebody's like, I want to be a plumber, then they can get you a plumbing certificate. If you want to be an ASE certified mechanic, they'll pay for you to get the tools, or they'll pay for the tools for you to get your certification. All of that's, we've got the best education benefits out of any branch and out of any National Guard, actually.
You've got all kinds of incentives going on right now, paying off college debt and signing bonuses and things like that, too, that some people just may not be aware of.
Yeah, that's true. We've got a new thing going on right now where, in certain targeted enlistments, if you join, you get a $20,000 signing bonus.
Wow.
And that's huge. That's huge. So we're really out there, making sure that people know that, you can have it all. Okay. So with the Guard, you can serve in the military, but you can still keep your civilian job, keep your careers, serve in the communities where you live and things like that. Again, that's something that kind of separates us from the active duty Army, is that, a lot of people, I want to serve, but I don't want to spend, 6-8 months, somewhere far away from my home. But you look at during Hurricane Harvey, Texas Army National Guard was here serving the people of Texas, helping the people of Texas. And that's why we do what we do.
You just led into that. My next question, I think some people may be listening, maybe a young person asking the question, what does the Texas Army National Guard do? And you just said one thing right there, among other things across the state.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where, there's hundreds of jobs that you can choose from, and all of those will allow you to, further your professional career, serve your state, serve your communities. I mean, we don't want to scoop up people from their communities and take them far away. We want to be able to build leaders that are going to live in and work in the communities they come from and help those communities be better. To us, that makes a stronger, better Texas, and that's what we're all about.
Sergeant Stephen Johnson, thank you so much. We'll get the word out. We'll post more information just above this podcast on our post here on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you so much for everything you do.
No problem. Thanks for reaching out. It's good to talk to you, sir.